And we were talking about, I asked him, what was the experience like for you the first time one of your sales agents, one of your team members made six figures net take home? Because I know from where you come from, your upbringing, just like mine, the thought process of us even making $100,000, like, whoa, that's a ton of money, 100,000, ton of money. And now it's not, we're making 100,000. We're helping others inside of our organization make that. How did that make you feel the first time that happened?
Incredibly fulfilled. There are agents who came to my team who were on their last leg. They were behind on car payments. They were behind on rent. They had $36 in their checking account. They had not closed a home in a year. And some of those agents now are well into the six figures. And it's so fulfilling to watch other people grow and to see where they came from and to know that you had a part of it. Yeah, they did the work, but you were able to be there as a leader and help them through. There's nothing more fulfilling.
Yeah, and you've always said you do this to help other people. And it's an awesome story.
So, the other thing I think is important is, as our mindset, you know what it's like to run an organization now, just like I do. There are days that don't always go our way.
No, there's quite a few days that way.
One of the things that has always helped me is in my home office, I have a book that the agents all put together for me about how I changed their lives. There's about 30 pages in there with their pictures of how I impacted their lives. That's in my home office. And in my office, every month we write down every single person's life that we changed through a transaction that's on the wall. So in the office, I get something that comes in that's just not what I was really wanting to have in that moment. And I just walk out to that wall and I touch it and I look at it and it just snaps me back into, you know what? I'm changing lives. Yeah. Same thing at home. If I come in, anything negative comes in, I'll go down to my home office and I'll open that book. I'll just read 2 or 3 pages now and it's done. It's gone.
It sounds like your thermostat, man. We talk about the emotional IQ of a leader. You know, as a leader, you can't be the thermometer. You got to be the thermostat, controlling the emotional temperature inside of your organization and for yourself as well, because you can't lead others if your emotions are all over the place. So even when days are going bad, like you've got to put yourself back into check and realize the bigger picture of why you're doing it. Yeah.
Well, Blake, it's funny because it's in all aspects of our lives. I know before I walk into the office, just like you do, I've got to come in a peak state, motivated, inspiring, optimistic. Nothing's going to step in my way. So I have a morning routine that backs that up. Then same thing when I go home, just like you, both parents here. When I go home, before I come into that house, I'll shut the truck down, maybe a couple of houses down from mine. I will put on some music. I will clear my mind, center myself. I will get excited, get ready to go, shake off whatever happened at work. Because when I break into that door at home, that's the first time the kids are going to see me today and outside of the morning.
Yeah.
It's the first time, and my wife. So I know my number one job in that home is husband, father, and hero. When I break that door, it can't show up negative. You only show up with love, with passion, with happiness, playfulness, and responsibility and leadership.
And you got a few of them at home. How many kids you got now?
4. So you joked to me one time. You said, "John, I know why you sell so many homes. You got 4 kids to put through college."
Yeah, no kidding, man. You got a tribe at home.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's awesome.
Yes.
So I mean, I love when we get together and talk, because you just inspire not only me. I know so many people.